Hey guys, I wanted to do like a little Notion tour, and I'm not the most organized person, but I use Notion religiously. Like, I use Notion for everything. I think it's really helpful for me, like brain dump into. It holds a lot of my thoughts. I use it for like, I also use notebooks for everything. As y'all will learn, I will have a notebook for anything and everything. But for everything that I don't have a notebook for, I will use in Notion. I just wanted to show you guys my Notion as like someone who's an artist, and I once used it for school, but you won't really see remnants of that because I really deleted anything on my Notion that I had related to school. That's like how I got to college, was with Notion. I wish I had it since freshman year, but I think I started using Notion like second semester, sophomore year, or maybe even junior year, when we went remote, which made it a lot more easier to handle remote classes too. Anyway, I'm gonna show you guys my Notion. It's a little messy. I will eventually, I plan on like re-hauling it because a lot of this is really old and it's about to be the new year, so not a lot of this needs to be refreshed and redone, but also not sponsored, because I know a lot of these Notion videos we sponsored. Not sponsored. This is my homepage. I use a banner that I make myself in Canva. It's a vision board from this year. Yeah, that's what I use for the cover page. It's like littered with like quotes and stuff. Scrolling down on the left side, I have a quote. I have a Pinterest board full of these quotes that I probably will switch in and out. I usually use Notion in white mode, day mode, because so a lot of my stuff is made to match that and not like this dark gray color, but I just have it dark gray so it's just not bouncing. So that's why like this year, month, week thing is white and the rest of it is black. And then in the middle thing I have a quote that says, "So be selfish, understanding that you're a universe inside of a vessel. Not everyone is worthy of the experience that is you." It's a quote that I really hold really close to me. It's from a poetry video, and I also have it tatted on my leg. And then under that was some angel numbers from like a tarot card video that I watched. Under that, it definitely says September 23, and I promise you I open Notion every day and I just didn't update that. And I have my 2023 goals. It's not as detailed as my vision board goals or my goals written in my notebook, because I think I made this a lot later in the year. So you can see all the goals I've done. It's very simple. I didn't go too into detail because I didn't want to like spend time making this look mad nice or anything. I just needed to put ideas down. So what's done, what I'm doing, and then what I haven't even started yet. Some of these goals aren't really goals for me anymore at the moment. I'm like connecting dots right now as to why I feel like my life's a mess, because I really haven't been doing the things that I usually do to make me feel like I'm in control of my life. And one of those things is revisiting my goals pretty often. I feel like I haven't revisited my goals in months, and like maybe that's like my problem, but we're not here to psychoanalyze me right now. And then under that is my 2024 goals. I haven't started. It's a blank page. I just opened it so I could prepare for when December comes and I'm thinking about my goals for next year. Wish list is like anything I could think about, things that I want to buy, I put on the list. Is there any reason? Partly because I have such bad memory now that like I want to remember the things that I want and like make a note of them, but also I was just curious to know how much money I spend on stupid stuff. And then I separated it by stuff that's like gaming stuff. This just says table. I think this is just the basement before I started organizing it, and these are all the things I've bought in so far. That's just like, it's just something I update here, and I don't really keep up with that. It's just something like, it's fun for me. I like spreadsheets. I love making spreadsheets. You will learn that about me. I love making spreadsheets. I love writing things down. I love planners. And then my to-do list. I will show you guys, but I will probably blur everything out because a lot of them is just very personal, or it has people's names on it. Like, it does have people's names on it, but literally it's just it's a mind dump of to-do list. I also have a trash can which is filled with everything I have checked off. So yeah, this is what I put here because I feel like this is what I go to look for. It's not necessarily what I use the most. Down here is just this. I seen this on TikTok. It's just showing you progress of like how far we into the year, how far we're into the month, how far we're into the week, and how far we're into the day. Is this very helpful to me? No, I think this is actually pretty detrimental to me, so I probably should remove this and probably find like a cuter widget to replace it with, because I feel like I get really stuck. I feel like the reason why I'm so stressed, again, but I have a problem with thinking too far into the future, and I'm always like, I just have a problem with being present, and I feel like this does not help me with being present. And then I have, this is a countdown to when me and my boyfriend are long distance, so that's a countdown to like when I see him. And I will also link below where I get this countdown. They have a couple of different widgets. Some of them are, most of them are free. So then I have here my personal things, so anything that's like, I don't know, like my day-to-day life things. Boyfriend watch list, it's It's full of everything me and my boyfriend are watching together, anything we want to watch together, and then the below are all the ones we've finished, and that's just our watch list. We finished watching Arcane recently. Oh my god, is Arcane a fucking show? Like, isn't that a fucking show? It just sucks that the next season is not until next year, literally in November. But like, if you haven't watched Arcane, you should watch Arcane. Like, it's a really, really good series. Really, really fucking good series. Anyway, journaling has, I was really into crystals for a minute. Not that much into crystals at the moment, but in college I was into crystals, so I started like keeping track of the crystals that I have. Like, these are all the crystals that I do have. I was just keeping like what's the uses and stuff. I have shadow work questions, which is just a Google document filled with shadow questions. So whenever I feel like journaling and I want to answer a prompt, I think I got this document from TikTok too, I'm not gonna lie. There is 400 questions on here, and I'll just like scroll basically and just pick a question, or like use a number generator. Then the journal is where I journal, it's a document that I journal those questions onto. This, I just wrote a birthday note for my boyfriend. I just needed a place to type it out. Didn't want to use Google Docs, so I used my Notion. And then Christmas gifts are gifts that I'm getting people, so I don't want to ruin that either for people who watch this video. I think most of the people I'm getting Christmas gifts know when I'm getting them for Christmas, but just in case. But I was starting to keep track of recipes, which I think is very helpful. So any recipe I found on Pinterest and I liked it, I will keep it. I started keeping them here. I just need to put pictures so that I can have pictures of them. These Thai sweet chili green beans, I will put a picture on the screen. They are so fucking good. I made them for like 3-4 weeks straight because they're so fucking good. Let me click on this so y'all have the ingredients. Oh, where's the link so y'all have the fucking, I will link those down below too. But yeah, I've also tried these blended oats. They are really good. I just don't really like oatmeal like that, so it's just like something I just gotta get used to, but it was really good. And then I have learning, which is a fairly new tab that I started just to keep track of notes and resources I found, because I'm learning UX design, I'm learning coding right now. So just keeping a list of everything I found or any resources that I can revisit and go back to. I definitely need to sit down and go through these and like be more detailed about ones I really want to keep track of and ones I don't care for. And then this is personal achievements. I won't click on that because it'll tell me personal information about all the places I've worked. That's literally everything I've worked, every achievement I have, just to keep track of it, just in case I forget to put something on my resume. I just have a list of that. Shopping. This is just a list of links to stuff that I really want. That's all. This is just links to places that I'm like, once I'm popping, once I got money, I'm shopping here. One of these places is hard jewelry, but I literally got a hard jewelry piece on right now. Finances is blank. I don't remember what I was planning on doing with that page. I told y'all it's kind of messy. Like, I told y'all, I warned you. Tech programs, is any tech programs I've come across that I want to apply to in the future, that I'm interested in, I will show you guys what I have on there. This is what's there right now. Art resources is essentially the same thing. It's a list of things. I will also have to blur this out, not because I'm gatekeeping, but because it's a lot of these programs that I have on here, most of the programs that I have on here are personal to where I live, so I'm gonna blur them out. On my radar is anything that I want to apply to. So I have who's it for, because I have some things that are saved in here for my best friend. I have what day is it due. I have my status, so have I started it? Have I just looked at what it requires? Have I started filling it out? Do I need to make something for it? Have I applied for it? And then if I got denied or if I got accepted. And then I have what the name of it is. I have how much it costs to apply, because some of these things, like for art things, like you just have to put money into applying. Where it is, because some of these are residencies, so I want to know where this residency is. What type is it? Is it a call for art? Is it an exhibition? Is it a fellowship? Is it an internship? Is it what that is? It a grant? And then I have the cycle, so like how often do they reopen applications? Some of these are just once a year, some of them are once every 2 years, some of these, even the grants, are like once every 4 years. So it's really good to know how often these come around, so when I can be on the lookout to look toward these opportunities again. So to the bottom, the ones that I be clicking the most, to be honest, are down here. I have my media index, my content creation, and then entrepreneurship venture. I use that absolutely the least right now. Books to read, I don't really use this that much because I just switched to using Goodreads. I don't know if I'm gonna update that list. It'll probably be more helpful to have it all in one place, but we'll see if I ever do that. When I'm clicking on my Notion, I'm clicking to look at my anime list. And yes, my anime list exists. I think this was called why use that when I can use Notion. So I have my favorite anime. Demon Slayer's at the top because it's my favorite anime. Don't talk about Demon Slayer in the comments because I have not finished it. I still think I read further in the manga than they have animated, but I still haven't even watched season 2. I recently like separated it so it's like more digestible, but before it was just one long list that was just sorted. Here I have my current watch list, so this is everything I'm actively watching. Life Lessons with Orichi Onisan is really funny. I got that from TikTok. How many times, like, count how many times I said that in that video. I got this from TikTok. Holy shit. To Your Eternity is an anime my boyfriend showed me, and it's a really fucking sad anime. If you like making yourself sad on purpose, To Your Eternity is one of those shows. It's just very, it's very sad, but it's also, I feel like it's a real feel-good anime too. I keep track of the name, I keep track if it's a movie or a TV show, the status, obviously my rating and my review, the genre, if it's ongoing, because I would like to know if the anime already ended, and like, or if it's still, I need to catch up because episodes are still coming out. What episode I'm on, because I watch things on so many different platforms that sometimes like, or like I've stopped watching something and came back to it months later and be like, damn, where am I in the anime? I don't remember because I share accounts with people. And the release date. Do I really need to know what date the anime came out? No, it's just nice to know. This is a list of all the animes I want to watch next. Spy Family, I heard is a fucking good anime and I really want to watch it. I know it's one of those feel good like animes too. Need to revisit or animes that I've started watching, but I definitely need to revisit. I don't think I'm going to finish Akira. I think I'm over it. I don't think I'm going to go back and finish Akira. I just think that that's one of the overrated anime movies. Amen. And then I have a list of every anime I want to watch. And then underneath my anime list, I have finished animes, which I will absolutely blur out the reviews. Kotaro Lives Alone. If you haven't seen Kotaro Lives Alone, another feel-good anime that's definitely gonna jerk some tears. It's gonna jerk your tears. Watch that. And then back down here are mangas. I don't really keep that good track of my mangas. They're not very as detailed as my anime list. Content creation. So everything content creating. This is my YouTube page. So for this channel, I have my YouTube banner here. I have my YouTube it's actually not my YouTube profile picture anymore because I thought it was too matchy. And then these are all my video ideas, which I'll get to that in a second. And then I have my calendar. I posted this video. There was supposed to be a video on this Thursday. Let's not even talk about what videos we're looking at. Anyway, this is how I keep track of my videos that I'm filming at the moment. I keep what channel is it for, what's the status. So like, it hasn't been started yet. I'm filming it next. I'm currently filming it. It needs to be edited. So I have all the clips. It just needs to be edited, or I'm currently editing it. And then after I'm done editing it, it just needs a thumbnail, or it's already uploaded and scheduled. And then I have what date I plan on being scheduled. Ignore this date because I don't plan on it being uploaded literally tomorrow. What the working title is, and notes. So any notes I have about the video, any things I want to remember to say in the video. And then type. This is a series. This is a one-of-a-kind videos. Some of these are from my gaming channel, so highlight videos are just like cut up, essentially highlights of that stream. A full VOD, so there's no edited. It's just, I took it straight from Twitch and put that straight on YouTube. Body doubling is like draw with me, paint with me, plan with me, those kind of videos. A vlog or no face. There's some videos that are no faces, they're just drawings. So like this Pinterest fashion video, you won't see my face in that video. It's just an art video. And then under I have a video, literally a video dump. So there's so many video ideas here that are just dumped here. Anytime I think of a video idea, I just put it here until I'm ready to like develop it more and put it on this next list where it's actually like, okay, now I'm planning on actually doing this video and actually like pursuing it. And then Panicky the artist is everything that is related to me personally as an artist. And then here I started keeping, which I think is such a great idea, keeping like a resource of all my art pieces. So like so these are the only ones I've added so far, but I want to keep a little picture of my art piece, what the name is, and then some details about it. I'll click on this one specifically because it's the most filled out, I know. But so I have the name of the piece, which is the name of this piece is called Equilibrium. What medium did I use? what canvas did I use, what's the size, what's the date I finished it, what's the description, like what I would put in the little plaque under it if it had a plaque. Where has it been? This piece has specifically been in an art show, my first art show, by the way. So I just keep, it's really good to keep track of my art piece. I also started keeping track of my expenses, or anything I spend on art wise, because I know that eventually these are going to be tax write-offs. Template is from Notion itself. It's directly from Notion. That's kind of my Notion page. This is just a reiteration of everything I've already done. And to be honest, I thought my Notion page was a little bit more like more to it, but it's really not. But I do want to do an overhaul in which I like, you know, do it over, and maybe you can take some things to be helpful for you in your Notion page. Or you're like, I want nothing I do to look like anything that girl got going on, which also very valid conclusion to come to. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little Notion tour. It's not necessarily an art video, but I'm an artist, so it just makes it art related by proxy. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Hopefully, you know, you come back to hang out again. If you don't, it was nice to see you.